Why are new players giving up and going elsewhere? This is a problem, and I think it's a big one. So I want to start off with probably the biggest reason. And I'm thinking there'll be a few people with something to say about this. The way progression is handled in the game is ridiculous. From tech trees to egos and research. War Thunder veterans might disagree, but I can tell you the confusing system that War Thunder is built upon, it's a massive turn-off. It's clearly just designed to take your hard-earned cash from your wallet. Let's say you're just getting started in War Thunder. After a few weeks, you make some progress and you feel like you're getting somewhere, only to come to the sudden realization of the absolute slog of a grind you're in for to move forward within the game. Progression is the key to coming back for more whatever you're playing. And the progression system in War Thunder, well, it's unbalanced and confusing, and it's turning new players away, and that cannot be good long term. Now, I do believe you should be earning your way up there. It should not be easy, nothing worthwhile ever is. But should it really take that long or be such a frustrating journey? I feel like Gaijin, they are so blatantly trying to extract money from me, it's almost embarrassing. And I've paid a few times. It just becomes way too enticing to throw money at the problem, and this is what I think Gaijin are trying to make you do. Now, I don't expect everything to be free, I really don't, but clarity has to be shown about the true costs of putting time and money into War Thunder. You might have heard the term play to win. Well, I don't think this is quite true. I can see why some people think it is. Now, agree, disagree, let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear other points of view. Next on the list is the UI, also known as the user interface. The UI is just terribly confusing for new players. Even now, it gives me a smidge of anxiety. It's also partly linked to the complicated progression system. They're both as bad as each other, really. The whole thing needs a clean up and a different approach. I know I sound like I'm hating on War Thunder, but I actually love the game. I want to see a much better experience for newcomers and more casual players. It's only going to increase the growth of the game overall. Let's kind of say you've decided that you're indeed going to throw a little bit of money at it. It's just way too expensive. Sure, War Thunder is free, the base game is free, technically, but most people like me will experience a burning desire to spend money in the game to help them progress quicker. And this conveniently taps into human psychology. As I said before, progression is what keeps people coming back for more, and Gaijin are being quite smart here, or sneaky, depending on what way you want to look at it. They allow the progression in your first few weeks of War Thunder to happen at, let's call, a reasonable pace, until it slowly grinds to a halt in the background. This is the moment you start looking at your wallet, and this is where newbies start to fall off. The sudden realization of this is a massive turn off. If you didn't want to put the hours in to unlock everything, which is hundreds and hundreds of hours, and you wanted to pay for it, you'd actually be paying thousands of dollars if you wanted to unlock everything. It's pretty crazy. I mean, how much money have you pumped into the game? Do you still play it? Let me know in the comments. Now, I'm going to move on to the cheating. Rumours that it's rife with cheating are everywhere. Now, I've put a fair few hours into War Thunder over the past few months, and I can say that I've never actually come across it, but I see it all over the internet. And where there's smoke, there's usually fire. Have you come across any type of cheating? If you have, what was your experience? After all of this, I can say that I think War Thunder is a great game. It really is. It fills a void in the market quite well for those that want to just shoot the shit out of anything and everything that moves. Unfortunately, the journey management and progression system is just fundamentally flawed.